Hello and welcome everyone. Our today's topic is be able to assess how to organize typical production process. My name is Yasir Gulfraz and I'm delivering Unit 3 Operation Management. Today we will discuss Unit 3 of Operations Management, where we will learn how to effectively organize typical production process. The efficient organization of production process is important for any business as it directly impacts production, productivity, quality, and ultimately the company's success. Before I go ahead, I hope you know very well what is operation management. Uh, I hope you know, Khurram, now that what is operation management, any idea, or that is just a simply
Operation management is simply a management in an organization who control all the operations activities. Suppose to deliver a project, all activities included procurement and like this one resources and all these activities is the part of operations.
all the resources basically.
Yes,
That
yeah,
operations management involves overseeing, designing and controlling the process that
yes,
transform into inputs such as, material, labor, capital into outputs, goods and
yes,
services,
yes,
input and outputs.
yes,
So goods and services. So it is the heart of any organization, ensuring that products and services are delivered efficiently and meet, customer expectations.
yes,
So now quality control in production management, very important, subject, quality control, and I hope you know very well about quality is a key for any business. Okay.
yes,
So, first and foremost, let's define what quality control is. In simple terms, quality control is a system that in place to ensure that a product or services maintain a desired level of quality. The systematic control encompasses various factors affecting the quality of the end product. It includes, materials, tools, machines, so the type of labor, working conditions, and much more. So everything comes under, quality. So also beyond more inspection, uh, when we talk about beyond more mere inspection, it is important to distinguish between quality control and mere inspection. While inspection is a part of quality control beyond its quality control places emphasis on the quality of future production. It aims to prevent defects at the source. This is achieved through an effective feedback system and corrective action procedures. Inspection, so in this context, is a valuable tool, but just one piece of the puzzles. So the company you work for, there will be a quality control, that, so you might always look at zero defect. Most of companies
yes,
look, for zero defect for customers, or for company reputations. Okay.
yes,
So what is also, what expert says. So another definition of quality control is ANS standards 1977. Quality control is defined as the operational techniques and the activities which sustain a quality of product or services that will satisfy give needs, also use of such techniques and activities. Uh, according to quality control standard 1978, quality control is the operational techniques and activities that sustain a quality of a product or services that will satisfy given needs. This underscores the role of techniques and activities in ensuring customer satisfaction. So here is, that talking about another, quality experts, Alfred and Bate, take a broad review defining quality control as the mechanism by which products are made to measure up to specifications determined from customer demands and transformed into sales. Engineering and manufacturing requirement, it emphasizes the proactive aspect of quality control, making things right instead of just discovering and rejecting what's wrong. Okay, so if anything is wrong or you think there is any defects, you always look for a root cause. Okay,
Yes.
why this is keep happening, instead rejecting stuff. So definitely in your company will be, because you are working for a big company, so definitely they have a massive or very high quality department.
Yes.
So practical applications, basically quality control is not just theoretical, it has practical applications. It spans across different aspects, including incoming material control, then also what is it called, process control, and product control. The benefit of effective quality controls are very vast. Improving the quality of product and services, increasing productivity, reducing cost, enhancing marketability, lowering customer prices, ensuring on-time deliveries, assisting in overall management. So, in a sense, or quality control plays a very important role in ensuring the success and sustainability of a business.
Yes.
So this is very understandable. I hope you know many things about quality control. So what is your idea about quality control? Any comments or any question or?
No, it's okay. Quality control, a lot of
A simple term
things depend.
as what it says. It
Yeah.
is what it says, quality. When you go for a shop or if you buy anything, you always look at, the first thing which you look at is
Quality.
quality. Okay.
Yeah.
So types of quality control. Quality control is not a function of any single department or a person. It is the primary responsibility of any supervisor to turn out work of acceptable quality. Quality control can be divided into three main sub areas. Those are offline quality control, statistical process or SPC quality control, and acceptance sampling plans. So offline quality control involve a post-production assessment of the products or services. This type of quality control is performed after the production process is completed. So it often include a thorough inspection or testing of the final products, or final check or rectify any defects before it reaches the customer offline. So quality control aims to catch and correct issues that may have arisen during the production process. Then SPC or statistical process control. Statistical process control is a method used to monitor and control the production process in real time. It relies on data and statistical technique to detect any variations or deviations from established quality standard. As production is ongoing, SPC helps in identifying and addressing quality issues promptly, ensuring that the end product meets the desired quality criteria. Last one is acceptance sampling plans. Acceptance sampling plans are a structured approach to quality control, especially when dealing with large quantities of products or material. Instead of inspecting every time, acceptance sampling involves inspecting a sample from a large batch. Okay, obviously you can't check every single piece. You understand? If let's say you are producing any bulb units or anything, you can't check. So what you will do that you will choose samples. You will check few of them. Okay. So this is
Yes.
called acceptance sampling plan. So this method helps determine whether the entire batch meets the required quality standards or needs further inspection or correction. Acceptance sampling plans provide a balance between quality control efforts and efficiency, particularly in that quite big or mass production scenarios. Steps in quality control. So here we are explaining the critical steps in quality control. Quality control is as we said, it's a fundamental aspect of ensuring that our products and services meet the desired level of quality. So here we will talk about key steps in the process. So formulate quality policy, set the standard or specification on the basis of customers' performance, cost, and profit. Then select inspection plan and set up procedure for checking. So formulate quality policy. This is first step in quality control is formulating a clear quality policy. This policy sets the foundation for the entire quality control process. It defines the organization's commitment to maintaining and improving quality in its products or services. So it serves as a guiding principle for all quality related activities. Setting standard and specification. Obviously, when quality policy is in plan, the next step is setting standards or specifications. So these standards are based on various factors, including customer preference, cost considerations, and profitability goals. So standard defines the specific criteria that products or services must meet to be considered or acceptable quality. Then select an inspection plan and set up procedure for checking. Here, we ensure that quality standards are met to essential to establish an inspection plans and the procedures for checking. This involves defining how and when inspections will occur during the production or service delivery process. Inspection plans lay out the systematic approach to quality control. Then detect deviations from out standards of specifications. During the production process, it's important to continuously monitor and detect any deviations from the established standards or specification. Taking corrective actions or necessary changes to achieve standards, decide and salvage methods, for example, decide how the defective parts are disposed of, entire scrap or rework. Coordination of quality problems, developing quality consciousness both within and outside the organizations, developing a procedure for goods vendor-vendee relations. So taking corrective action when deviation from quality standards are identified. The next step is taking corrective action. So these actions are necessary to bring the production process back in line with the defined quality criteria. Deciding on salvage methods here. So that's in quality control, we also need to address what happens to, defective parts or products. So this step involves deciding on salvage methods. Should the defective items be scrapped entirely, or is there any opportunity for rework to bring them up to standard? Then coordinating quality problems. Coordinating quality problems means Quality control is a collaborative efforts. Coordination of quality problem is essential for effective communication and resolution. So it ensures that issues are addressed promptly and efficiently, involving relevant departments and personnel. So developing quality consciousness both within and outside the organizations. Quality control is not just series of steps, it is a mindset. Developing quality consciousness, it's about uh, installing a culture of equality within the organization. Okay, it means that everyone, both inside the organization and outside the organization, understand and values the importance of maintaining high quality standard of high standard of quality. So establishing vendors and Wendy, so here quality control extends beyond our organizations, establishing procedures for good vendors, Wendy, suppliers and customers. Okay, vendors and Wendy, suppliers and okay, Khurram, this is
Yes.
it's talking about customer and sorry, supplier and customers relations. Okay,
Hmm.
so is a vital. It ensures that quality expectations are communicating and met throughout the supply chain. So ultimately impacting the quality of our end products or services. Got it? Any question, Khurram?
Yes.
Okay.
No, it's okay.
So next one is objective of quality control. You can see my screen clearly, huh, Khurram? No
Yes,
issue?
yes. No
Okay,
issue.
okay. So here, objective of quality is basically uh, he is explaining the importance objectives of quality control and exploring the broad areas of its application. Quality control is not just about ensuring our products or services meet certain criteria. It serves a more significant purpose. So here, let's talk about it. So improving quality companies' income by making the production more acceptable to the customers. For example, providing long life, greater usefulness, maintainability, etc. So one of the primary objective of quality control is to enhance a company's income. So how by making our product more acceptable to customers. So this involves providing products that have a longer lifespan, a greater usefulness, and are easily maintainable. So uh, uh, when customers receive high quality products that meet these criteria, they are more likely to choose our offering, resulting in increased income. Then is a reducing company cost. Quality control is not just about income, it is also about cost saving. So by reducing losses due to defect, we can significantly cut down on production cost. So defective products often lead to rework, scrap material, and increased labor expenses. Quality control helps mitigate these costs. Okay. So to achieve interchangeability in large scale productions. In large scale production, achieving interchangeability is a key objective. This means that parts and components are standardized to such an extent that they can be easily replaced with identical parts. So this not only simplifies manufacturing but also enhance product reliability and maintenance. Then he's talking about optimal quality at reduced price. Uh, Quality control aims to strike a balance between offering optimal quality and affordability. So let's say it's about delivering high quality products or services while keeping price competitive. So achieving this equilibrium is a change, but no, it's a challenge, but it's a fundamental objective of quality control. Then ensure customer satisfaction and building reputation. So satisfying customer is at the heart of quality control. When customer receive products or services that consistently meet their expectations and are of high quality, it fosters goodwill, build confidence, and enhance the reputation of the manufacturer. Customer satisfaction is vital for long-term success. So to make inspection prompt to ensure quality control involves making inspection promptly due the production process. I mean that promptly mean very quickly. So prompt inspection helps identify and rectify any issue in real time, reducing the chance of defective products reaching the customers. Then finally is to check the variation during manufacturing. Another essential objective is checking variation during manufacturing. This helps ensures that the production process remains consistent and within established quality standard. Identifying and addressing variation is key to maintaining product quality. So the broad areas of application of quality controls are incoming material control, process control, and product control. So this is basically incoming input, then process, and then output. Right. So benefits of quality. Any idea about or any comments about benefits of quality, Forum?
Benefits of quality, you can say that there are all benefits. Your sale will increase, your market will be boost, your product will be sale out more if your quality is controlled. If you have defective material or like not good quality, then obviously there is no good market and no more benefits for this sale.
Yeah, that's really that correct. So basically quality control is not just a process, as we said. It's a valuable tool that brings about many advantages for businesses and organizations. So
Yeah.
improving the quality of products and services, the primary and most important benefit of quality control is the improvement in the quality of product and services. Okay.
Mm.
So by implementing effective quality control measures, we ensures that we offer to our customer consistently meet the desired standard. So this enhance customer satisfaction and build trust in our brands. Then increasing
Yes.
productivity and manufacturing process. So quality control is not just about ensuring the end product is up to par. It's also enhanced productivity. So in manufacturing process, commercial business and corporations, the systematic implementation of quality control procedures leads to a more efficient and streamlined workflow. So this in turn increase productivity, enabling us to produce more in, more production in less time. So then reducing reducing manufacturing and corporate cost. Quality control is not just about improving product quality, it is also a powerful cost saving tool. So by reducing defects and minimizing errors in the production process, we can significantly cut manufacturing and corporate costs. So less defects means less rework. Okay. So reduce material wastage and lower labor expenses.
Yes.
Then determining and improving the marketability of products and services. So the quality of products and services plays a significant role in determining their marketability, high quality offering, or more attractive, to customers, giving us a competitive edge. Quality control allow us to identify and rectify issues, making our products and services more appealing to the market. So it is strategic advantage in the competitive business landscape. So then is improving and ensuring a time deliveries and availability. Quality control is not just about what happened within the production process. It extends to the entire supply chain. By ensuring that products meet quality standards, we can improve on time deliveries. This reliability in supply and availability of products enhance customers' satisfaction and customers' loyalty. Then assisting in the management of an enterprises. So the last one is, the quality control plays a very important role in the overall management of an enterprise. It provides important data and insight that inform decisions making. By monitoring and analyzing quality related metrics, organizations can make informed choices about process improvements, resource allocations, and strategic planning. Linear programming definitions. So the linear programming is a powerful tool used in operations management to solve complex problems and optimize decision making. So what is linear programming? Linear programming can be defined as a structured approach to finding the optimal solution to problems, particularly in cases where such an optimum exists. It is a mathematical method that help us make decisions by systematically evaluating different choices. So two types of general purpose solution techniques are graphical linear programming and computer solutions. Graphical linear programming approach provides a visual representations of many important concepts in linear programming. It allows us to understand the problem geometrically. Uh, it has limitations. Graphical linear programming is just suited for problem with two variables. When we have more complex problems, we turn to the second techniques, which is computer solutions. So for problem, the multiple variable graphical methods may not be practical. In such cases, we rely on computer-based solution. These involves the use of specialized software and algorithms to efficiently solve complex linear programming problems. So this approach is suitable for real-world large-scale problems that go beyond the capabilities of graphical methods. So the graphical linear programming, this method is a valuable starting points for understanding the basic of linear programming. It provides a visual representations of the problems, constraints and objectives. So by graphically plotting these constraints and the objective functions, we can gain insight into the optimal solutions. So here is the journal process for solving linear programming exercises is to graph the inequalities called the constraints to form a walled off area on the XY plan called the feasibility region. So graph the inequalities. The step is to graph the inequalities, often referred to as constraints. These constraints represent the limitations and requirements of the problem. You can think of them as the boundaries within which your solution must exist. When you graph these constraints, you are essentially mapping out the acceptable solution space. From a feasibility region, as you graph the constraints, you will notice that they intersect and create a defined area on the XY plan. This area is known as the feasibility region. It's like a wall of space where your solution must reside. The feasibility, the where is gone? Yeah, the feasibility uh, uh, region, it's like a world of space where your solution must reside. So is where all the valid solution to your linear programming problem exists. Then identify corner points also. Feasibility region, you need to identify the corner points. So these corner points are where the constraints intersect with one another. So you find these intersection points of various pairs of lines that form the boundaries of your feasibility region. Linear programming applications. So practical application, linear programming is not just a theoretical concept, same as quality. It's a powerful quantitative mathematical tools used by operation management and others professionals to find optimal solution in the real world scenarios where constraints and limitations exist. So again, what is a linear programming and where it is applied? As we said, that linear programming is a mathematical method for optimizing decision making. It's particularly useful when we face problems with constraints and limitations. These limitations can include factors such as budgets, available materials, labors, and machine time. So such problems are referred to a constrained optimization problems. So here you can see that establishing location for emergency equipment personnel that will minimize response time. So imagine a scenario where we need to strategically position emergency equipment and personnel to minimize response time. So linear programming can help us determine the optimal locations of these resources by considering factors like geographical coverage and response times, so we can find the best arrangement that ensures a swift and effective emergency response. Then optimal schedule for airlines, for planes, pilots, and ground personals. Airline always face complex scheduling challenges involving planes, pilots, and ground staff. So linear programming comes to the rescue here. It helps airline create schedule that minimize cost, maximize resources utilization, and ensure that flights operate smoothly. So by considering variable like aircraft availability, pilot availability, and maintenance requirements, linear programming helps in making optimal scheduling decisions. Developing financial plan, determining optimal blend of animals. So financial plans involves variable from investment choices to budget allocations. Linear programming adds financial planners in creating effective financial plan that maximum returns while adhering to budget constraints. It helps in deciding how to allocate funds across various investment options to achieve financial goals. Finally, optimal blends resource of animal in various industries. Finding the right mix or blend of resources is crucial. For example, in agriculture, determining the optimal blends of animal feed ingredients to meet nutritional requirements while minimizing cost is a classic linear programming application. So it ensures that the animal receive the right nutrients without overspending on feed. So basically, linear programming is not just a theoretical concept, it is a practical and valuable tool in the hand of operation managers and decision makers. So its applications are diverse and span across industries from emergency services to airline, financial planning, resource optimization. It helps organizations make informed and optimal decisions, ensuring that they make the best use of available resources while adhering to constraints. So next one is linear programming models. Linear programming's models are mathematical representation of constraint optimization problems. So these characteristics can be grouped into two categories: components and assumptions. So at the heart of a linear programming model is the objective. Four components. There are four components provide the structure of a linear programming: objective, decision, variables, constraints, and parameters. So objectives, uh, it is the specific goals we are trying to achieve. The objective is usually focused on either maximizing or minimizing smoothing. So for example, we might want to maximize profit, revenue, or efficiency, or rate of return. On the other hand, we might aim to minimize cost, time, distance traveled, or waste. Decision variables are the elements we can control or adjust to achieve our objectives. Uh, these represents the choices we make in our model. For example, if we are optimizing production, decision variable might include how much of each product to produce. Then constraints are the limitations or restrictions we need to consider. These restrictions could be resource limitations, budget constraints, or other real world factors that impact our decision making. Uh, Constraint shape the boundaries within which our solution must exist. Then we comes to the parameters. Parameters are the numerical values that defines the relationship in our model. They provide the necessary information about how decision variable constraints and the objectives are interconnected. Parameters can represent cost, profit, margin, resource availability, and more. Now, assess how linear programming add value to a given production process. So, consider a hypothetical scenario. There's a producer who manufactures wood and works areas. Here is giving, uh, so wood and works area. Let's, give you an example. So, and table we will label with B. In this production process, different tasks are involved, and each task has its requirements. So, here. So basically, assembling a work area takes 2.5 hours to buffing work area required 3 hours, and 1 hours, cartoning. So on the other hand, assembling a table task 1 hours, then 3 hours to buffering, and cartoning a table takes 2 hours. So now the company has some limitations. They can only allocate a certain number of hours to each task every week. So they have a basically maximum of 20 hours for assembling. Buffing, they can allocate up to 30 hours, and 16 hours of cartoning every week. So they have a limit of 16 hours uh, here for crotting. So the goal, maximizing benefits, $3 every work area and $4 every table. So basically maximizing profit. The ultimate goals of any business is to maximize profit. In this case, the profit is £3 for every week, every work area, and $4 for every table products. Let us try and maximize the profits. So here we will continue into maximizing profit using a linear programming model. In the realm of operations management, linear programming plays a vital role in helping us making decisions that lead to high profit. So here we will quickly discuss some of them. Concepts involved in the profits. So to maximize profit, we utilize a linear programming model that resolve around several key components. Course of actions. Uh, Course of action. These represent the various of activities or decisions we can make in different quantities. In our example, it's the production of work area and tables. Each decision corresponds to a different allocation of resources. Then demand says that you can't utilize a greater amount of every assets that you have of that assets. Then no increasing or decreasing returns. So one important aspect of linear programming is that it assumes no increasing or decreasing returns. In other words, if we add more of a resource, it does not lead to an operationally greater output. So the relationship between resources and output is linear, which simplifies the mathematical modeling. No negative constraints, or the procedure levels can't short of what zero. This implies that you can't transfer your items go into our resources. So basically this means that the level of our process cannot be less than zero. In practical terms, it ensures that we can't transform products into resources. For example, we can't turn work area or table back into raw material or labors. So CPA, basically critical path analysis. Advantage of path analysis. The world of critical path analysis and exploring its numerous advantage. So CPA is a basically powerful tool used in project management that helps us plan and manage complex project efficiently. So most important, helps reduce and risks and cost of complex projects. So the first thing is perhaps the most significant advantage of CPA is its ability to reduce the risk and cost. So associated with complex project, by identifying the critical path, the sequence of tasks, and determine the project's duration, it allows for better control and management, minimizing the chances of costly delays. Then assessment of activity requirements. CPA encourages and examination of the requirements for each activity within a project. This level of details ensures that nothing is overlooked and all necessary steps are clearly defined. So this comprehensive assessment helps prevent oversights and omissions. Then resources allocations, better allocation of resources. CPA helps us identify which activities have some slack, also known as float. So this means there's flexibility in the timing of these activities without affecting the project's overall duration. By recognizing activities with float, we can transfer resources from less critical tasks to those on the critical paths, optimizing resources allocations for better tools. Then project overview, the for complex objectives, it is essential to have a clear overview the entire project. CPA provides managers with the vital insights. It presents the project tasks, dependencies, and critical path in a visual, manners, making it easiest to grasp the project scope and intricacies. So integration with business planning. CPA is not uh, an isolated tool. It seamlessly integrate with other aspect of business planning. It can be linked to cash flow, forecasting and budgeting, ensuring that financial aspect of the project are aligned with the project schedule. So the integration basically enhance overall project management and financial control. Disadvantages, there are a few disadvantages as well. Reliance on estimates and assumptions. Reliability of CPA heavily depends on the accuracy of the estimates and assumptions are made during the project planning phase. No guarantee of project success. So while CPA is valuable tool for project management, it is important to understand that it does not guarantee the success of a project on its own. Then resource flexibility. CPA assumes that resources are entirely flexible, meaning they can be easily reassigned to critical tasks with a float. In reality, resource constraints and availability might not align with CPA assumptions. Complex network diagram. So in certain in certain cases, when dealing with complex projects of numerous activities, the network diagram created by CPA can become overly complicated. So this complexity can make it challenging to interpret and manage. So to address this issue, sometimes activity needs to be broken down into smaller, more manageable mini projects. So the basically, while critical path analysis is a valuable tool for project management, it is essential to recognize its limitations. It heavily relies on the accuracy of estimates and assumptions, does not ensure project successful by itself, might face challenges with resource flexibility, and can create complex network diagram in complex projects. Project managers need to use CPA as part of comprehensive project management approach and be mindful of these limitations to make informed decisions. 7 tools of quality control. So there are 7 tools of quality controls. These tools are effect on quality improvement. The 7 quality tools are Pareto charts, check sheets, cause and effect diagram, scatter diagram, histogram, graphs and flow charts, control charts. So Pareto charts, the Pareto chart is a visual representation of data that help us identify the most significant factors contributing to particular problem. Basically, it's a kind of a charts which shows your quality visual representations or data which can help you identify the significant factors contributing to a particular problem. Then check sheets, then cause and effect diagram. uh, this is known as a this is by one of the Japanese quality expert. His name was Ishikawa, so also known as Ishikawa fishbone diagram. So cause and help us identify the root cause of a problem. Scatter diagram are used to explore and visualize the relationship between two variables. Histogram are graphical representation of the distribution of data. So they help us understand and spread and a central tendency of data. Then again, graphs or flow charts, you might know about graph and flow charts are visual tools again used to map out process, making them easy to understand. Then last one is control charts. Control charts are specialized charts that monitor the stability and performance of process over time. So by plotting data points on a control chart, we can detect any unusual variation or trends. So this tool is independentable uh, for maintaining the consistency and quality of process. Uh, Critical path analysis, again, to begin critical path analysis, often referred to as a CPA, is a project management techniques that relies on network analysis. Its primary purpose is to assist project managers in efficiently managing complex and time sensitive operations. As projects grows in complexity and involves substantial investment and risks, the need to understand the relationships between various activities become even more crucial. Key elements to effectively utilize CPA, we need to construct a model of the project, and this model should include several key elements. A list of activities here, like that list of activities, duration estimates, activity dependencies, calculation with CPA, longest path, earliest and last start finish time, and each activity can start and finish without making the project longer. So CPA also determines the earlier and longest latest possible starts and finish times for each activity. This information is vital for effective project scheduling and resource allocations. So CPA is an indispensable tool for managing complex projects efficiently. And it efficiently. It provides a clear roadmap to project managers, highlighting the critical path and activities that can impact project duration. By using CPA, project managers can make informed decision, optimize resource allocations, and ensures that projects are completed on time. Are you okay, Khurram? Just few more,
Yes.
just nearly it's over. So basically,
Yeah.
these different charts are different, software and different approaches to solve, related to operation managements and quality managements. So flow charts, as you know that flow chart is a visual representation of a sequence of events in a process. These events could be steps in manufacturing, service or delivery, or any other operations. So flow charts are in an excellent way to diagram operationals procedures, making complex system easier to understand. So key functions of, if we talk about key functions of flow charts or diagrams, they identifying sequence of events. Flowcharts provides a clear and structured way to illustrate the sequence in which events occur within a process. This is invaluable for understanding the order of operations and dependencies. Then stopping bottlenecks. Flowcharts can help us identify bottlenecks points in the process where work accumulates or slow down. Recognizing these bottlenecks allows for targeting improvements to enhance efficiency. Then highlighting redundant steps, detecting non-value adding activities, involving those with direct knowledge, identifying potential delays. So flowcharts also serve as a tool to identify potential delays within uh, a process. So this proactive approach allows organizations to address delays before they become critical issues. So flowcharts or graphs are indispensable tools for process management. They provide a visual roadmap of how activities are interconnected, making it easier to analyze and improve process. So by using flowcharts, organization can optimize operations, reduce inefficiencies, and ensure smoother workflows. Here the example of flowcharts. So evaluate critical path analysis and network planning. So critical path analysis and per program evaluation and review techniques are instruments that help us schedule and manage complex projects. They were originally developed to control large constructions project, and their applicability has also grown since then. So CPA often referred to as the critical path method plays a fundamental role in project management. It assists us in organizing all the tasks that must be completed as part of a project. So these tasks serves as the building blocks of our projects, and they are essential for successful project completion. Key functions of CPA and network planning are, that scheduling, resource planning, monitoring planning, course corrections, project visualizations. So as a part of project management, it is common to represent project plans visually. So while Gantt charts are popular for medium complexity projects and can be created using software like Microsoft project for less complex projects, and Excel spreadsheets can also can work. So in conclusion, critical path analysis and network plannings are indispensable tools in the project manager's toolkit. So they provide the structure for project scheduling, resource allocations, and progress monitoring. These tools are essential for steering complex projects to successful completion. So also, that CPA within the project planning process, maximizing plan strength. One of the key advantage of incorporating CPA into our project planning process is the ability to develop and test your plan. So by doing so, you can ensure that your plan is robust and well prepared for the challenges that may arise during project executions. Identifying critical tasks. Also, CPA plays an important role in formally identifying the critical tasks that must be completed on a schedule for the entire project to be completed on time. Then resource allocations and delays mitigations. Additionally, CPA helps in identifying tasks that can be delayed if necessary. So, in case where resources need to be allocated to address missed or resource interceived tasks, CPA can guide these decisions. So, this is essential for maintaining projects, programs, and minimizing delays. Then also effective communications, determining minimum completion time. So critical path analysis is dispensable tool in project management. It ensures plan strengths, identifies critical tasks, helps with resources allocations and delays mitigations, and determines the minimum time required for project completions. Uh, Analyze the need of operational planning and control is a selected productions process. Uh, the procedure has certain limitation in term of resources. Uh, Analyze the need of operational planning and control. Imagine a scenario where a producer a specialization in crafting wood and work desks uh, and tables to maximize profits and ensure efficient productions. Operational planning and control are essentials. We discussed previously as well. The goal of course is to maximize profit. The procedure runs producer earns $3 for each work desk and $4 for each table. So it's the same example as that we discussed above. So mathematical representations, mathematically, if we represent work areas as A and tables as B, we can get the following, equation to maximize profits: 3A plus B, assembling 2.5A plus B, and buffering 3A plus B and less than 30. So plotting A plus B, solving these equations, we can get A is equal to 4 and B is equal to 6. So thus maximizing profit will be 36. So here, we have expression for of form all three constraints to maximize profit. So we will need to consider all these equations together. To objective is to maximize profit 3A and then and plus 4B, subtracting the expression for a form the assembling and buffering constraints into the objectives functions, we get profit. Solving this equation, we will provide the value of B that maximize profit. Using these values, we can calculate A as well. So after solving, we find that A is equal to 4 and B is equal to 6. So maximize profit, subtracting these values back into the objective functions profit. Basically 3 multiplied by 4 plus 4 plus 4 multiplied by 6. So it's is equal to 36. So therefore the maximum profit achievable is 36 when producing 4 work desks and 6 table. So if you have any more questions regarding this further qualification, so you can ask me. So here are some references. So that's it for today. Uh, uh, any questions or any comments, Khurram? Anything else if anyone is there?
Mhm.
Okay, so if you have any questions, any issues, please drop me an email at yasir@ukversity.co.uk. That's it for today, and thank you for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Thank you very much. Okay, so bye for now. Bye everyone. Okay.